Hey, what is up you guys, it's Dustin and I am back with another video, and if you've been following this situation with Uber, I have an update for you guys, and that is what this video is going to be. I highly suggest, if you don't really know what's going on, you go back and watch one of the other 3 videos that I've posted about this. I'll link them down below, and I'll also put them in some cards up here for you guys to click if you want to get caught up. But long story short, back on May 13th, there was a situation with an Uber driver where they stole the food that we ordered, and we have it on video. They stole the food, and Nick, my fiance, and I reached out to support on the phone. 2 different phone calls, didn't get any help. And then we reached out for Twitter support, and they ended up inadvertently tweeting our neighbor's address with the full zip 4, and in that zip 4 it also geolocates us because our neighbor's house is literally 10 feet away from us, if you get what I'm saying. So they've already admitted fault and liability to me in their app. I've shown that, and I'll show it again if I have to. And they've also admitted this to a reporter that I've also filmed an interview with that has not aired. And today I put some things together, and I want to share them with you guys because I am not legally advised by anyone. I have no counsel. This is all me, trial and error, trying to figure out how to hold Uber accountable for what they did to myself as well as my household. And I think I put some things together, and I want to share them with you because maybe my story will be able to help someone. Because I'm gonna tell you, this situation, I have felt completely helpless. It has been terrible, and literally the only thing that I've had to support me in this is ChatGPT. And I get it, ChatGPT can't be right 100% of the time, and I do my best to try to fact check what it tells me. And I feel like it's gotten me this far, so it's been an incredible tool for me to advocate for myself and to at least stay informed of what's going on. Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about what's going on with my AAA arbitration case, because there were some things that I perceived that I now believe in hindsight were wrong, and I want to explain myself because in the future, this could help someone. Like I said, I have read on the internet before in several different forums where there's this alleged bias with arbitration forums and places or companies like Uber. And on the surface, that really does look that way. But upon further research and in dealing with this myself, I've learned, or at least it's my experience, that the arbitration body has to be completely neutral. So they can't give any kind of legal advice. They can observe things that are going on, but they can't do anything to correct the course. And in my instance, and what happened to me, they presented to me this forum thing where I had to submit to them agreeing to arbitration. And in my mind, I thought that if I signed this, that would allow Uber to take this over in some way, or to move me out of something that I had already locked into place to protect myself. Because again, I haven't gotten any response because I mailed Uber a June 9th demand that they're now acting like it didn't exist. And in that very demand, I explained explicitly that I would either go to federal court or I would choose arbitration. I filed arbitration. They didn't do anything to object it, so they forfeited their right. And somehow here we are. So after doing a ton of research and trying to figure out the situation to really get a grasp of what was going on, there was this word called attrition, and I had never heard this word before.
So let's start with the basics. In military history, an attrition strategy is when you win not by clever maneuvers or surprise attacks, but by wearing your opponent down. Imagine 2 armies facing off, but instead of a knockout punch, one side just keeps chipping away, destroying supplies, exhausting troops, and making every day harder for the enemy. Over time, the other side simply runs out of resources, morale, or the will to fight. It's slow, it's steady, and it's brutal. Now let's bring this to the business world. The concept is the same. You win by outlasting your competition, but instead of soldiers and supplies, it's cash flows and customer loyalty. Think about price wars. A big company might slash prices so low that smaller competitors just can't keep up. They bleed money until eventually they give up and leave the market. A classic example, Amazon. In its early days, Amazon would undercut competitors, sometimes even selling products at a loss. Why? Because they knew they could afford it longer than anyone else. Competitors would drop out and Amazon would move in, picking up more of the market each time. That's attrition at work. But it's not just about prices. Companies can also fight wars of attrition in marketing, legal battles, or research and development, outspend your rival in advertising, bury them in lawsuits, or pump more money into innovation. The goal is the same: force your opponent to tap out before you do.
It's new to me, and I started doing research into this, and it's called attritional delay tactics, and it's apparently a way that companies, governments, various different people in power use to wear people down to the point where they give up and just walk away. And apparently, if I'm assuming this correctly, that seems to be exactly what is going on here. And when I figured this out, I felt very stupid and I felt gaslit. And this is the part where I want to ask some of you guys watching this, because there is bound to be maybe a paralegal or somebody that is like legally inclined and knows what's going on that could like validate me and let me know if I'm right. Like, I want to be doing everything by the book. I just want what's fair. I either want Uber to arbitrate me or I want them to settle. And I don't feel like that is too much to ask for after what has happened with me. But that is the update with what's going on with Uber. If there's anything that should happen, I will let you guys know, because you guys are in this as much as I am now, because I've taken you on this ride with me. But with that said, I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.